So tonight, I decided to turn on my camera and kind of talk to you guys. Uh, the title of this video, I have no idea. Probably get personal. Um, but really, what I wanted to talk about is my passion. Playing competitive and being a YouTuber. Because these two things are a really big part of my life, and I've been doing well, competitive at least since 2014 or so, late 2014. Um, so this is a big part of my life, and I want to share with you guys because I post this content to my channel, and what I want you to guys to feel like is that you know me. That you know who I am. Like you see my video and like, hey, like I know that guy, right? Um, so really, what I want to do is I want to talk to you guys what this stuff means to me. Where this came from, and the plans that I do have for the future. Now, this is not going to be cut. At least I'm going to try and not cut it that much. Um, but yeah, like I guess where I'm going to start is I'm going to start with my where this all started from. I guess growing up as a kid, I was not able to play Call of Duty, Halo, stuff like this. Pretty much because I did not have a PlayStation 3. Uh, really, like what I had was a Wii. Yeah, like like I had a Wii, and that was a bunch of fun. But where this really started is one day I went over to my friend's house, and I played Modern Warfare 3. This was 2011, 2012 when this all started, and right after that day, I just wanted to play it all the time. Like I just want to play it so much, all the time, and it sucks because I didn't have a PlayStation at that time. Now, later on in that year, December 2011, I think that was after Modern Warfare 3 came out. Um, I wanted a PlayStation, and I got it for Christmas, and I got like NHL 12 for it. But at that point, I was still not able to play COD because of the rating. But I convinced my parents to let me play the game because I told them, yeah, the rating is pretty much for the campaign because campaign is like the swearing and a bunch of stuff like that. But then in the multiplayer, you don't have that unless people turn on their mics and are complete jackasses. Um, but yeah, like right after that moment, I went over to his house. I just wanted to play it all the time, and constantly. And after I got it, I remember going on hard hat and playing God mode, and just getting like just hitting so far like out of the map. That was so fun. And nowadays you can't do that. At least I don't think so. You'd have to go back and try. But that's where this all really started from. Next game was Black Ops 2, and I pre-ordered that. And really during that game I played casually, but late summer, maybe September or so. That's not the summer. That's like at the beginning, like of the school year. Uh, Syndicate was posting a series with Nadeshot, Hex, Big Timer, and Fwiz, I think, and that's how I got to know competitive. That is how I got to know Nadeshot, Big Timer, Hex, and Fwiz. So I went to Nadeshot's channel because I think that he linked it down in the description. And as soon as I watched the first video, I was hooked. I pressed subscribe, and I was just hooked. I could not take my eyes away from his channel or competitive. I remember the first tournament or the first competitive match that I watched, like a LAN, was I can't remember the name of it, but it was Slum's Hardpoint. It was Optic versus Unite, I think it was, because it was Killa Parasite, maybe Ricky, I can't remember. And man, like Optic were down like 100 points, and they came back because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but on the Junk Hill and then the Garage Hill, those two hills, like you held them down, and that's a lot of points. And they came back, and man, Scumpy was just going off, and this guy was getting hyped and everything, and that's when I got hooked straight onto competitive. Literally, I watched every single tournament through rest of Black Ops 2, which I think there was only one more, because by that time I don't think that they were having too much more. And then through COD Ghosts, then through Advanced Warfare Black Ops 3, and now that's really where it started. Now going into Call of Duty Ghosts, I was a casual player, but I did find this clan that I played with for pretty much a lot of the year, from when the game came out until I want to say just before the summer. Um, and that's really how I played competitive, which, like, it's a clan, you have clan wars and stuff like that, which I love that stuff. That stuff was so much fun. Um, and then I don't know, towards the end, like after the summer, well, no, back up. So, where I decided that I wanted to become, where I wanted to try to become pro. I wanted to try and become White Scumpy and White, like all those guys are like able to do. It was one of the last days of grade 8, and I look like freaking what the hell's up with my eyes, but I'm so tired right now. But I just had to make this video right now because I was just in the mood to make it. But it was one of the last days of grade 8, and we were doing yearbooks, and the most likely to be. And I remember specifically, my friend said something about he's gonna be like a COD, not caster, but a like analysis or whatever. I was like, why not a player? It's like you're good, but you're not that good, and you know the game, so that's why I think you'd be that. And I went home at lunch, and like as soon as he said that, bam! I just knew right inside me I wanted to follow that dream. I wanted that to be my job. That's what I loved. Like right after school, I got home and I got on and I played all the time, and I finally realized, wow, I can do this. I can do this, and I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do. And I told my mom, I called my mom at lunch, and I was just like happy because I finally figured out like what my passion was, what I wanted to do, and I had all these plans and stuff like that. And nothing really happened from that till maybe September when I got the Xbox One, because I think there is a Advanced Warfare where I first started playing competitive, and well, you needed the you didn't need it, but the Xbox One was the supported platform, I guess. And that September, I got the Xbox One. I just played that and just played competitive for that year. Honestly, that year it was kind of a on and off year. Like I was on teams and I wasn't, and I was performing good and I wasn't. And it's really because I didn't put the time in, and that's really where you can screw up with what you want to do. Is you don't put the time in and nothing will happen. Um, and that's really where I screwed up. Now I did win a few tournaments in that game, but nothing crazy. And then Black Ops 3 comes around, and I'm on a team, and pretty much the same thing. Seriously, like that whole year, it was kind of like, we were a group of 4 guys, and we were on a team, but we were not winning. We were not winning, and we were doing it all wrong because we were not talking about it. We were not recording and watching our POVs, especially because that theater, that was a great game to watch the replays and stuff like that, to learn from what we are doing wrong. And we didn't do that. We were really stupid, or personally I was really stupid, and I didn't take the time to really go just try really, really hard. I tried and I did, and I never stopped trying, but I never put that extra 10%, and I always cut off at 10, 10:30. But now I'm set up until 12, like almost every single day. playing or making videos or whatever, or like even later. And you know, now that this game's out, and I hate it because to go to a major, you have to be 17 or I think it's like 18. And I hate it because I wasted my time, honestly, in like Advanced Warfare. I could have gone to tournaments, but I did not feel confident like in that game, and I didn't take the time to become more confident to go to those lanes, right? But in this game, my shot feels very confident. There are some times when I'm just like completely, like out of it. But that happens to like everyone, right? But pretty much, this is what I want to do uh, for my job. There's thousands of people out there saying that. There's thousands of people, maybe even no, like I don't think a million people. If like that'd be crazy, but thousands and thousands and thousands of people are saying the exact same thing as me. They may be better than me. They may be worse than me. They may have all the best stuff, whatever. But really, what it comes down to is hard work and trying to make yourself better. And that's what I'm trying to do. I have the gun skill. I have the skill. I just need to get down pat the smarts of the game and put in the damn time to become the best player that I possibly can. And right now, like I'm trying that. I really am, because this year I've set some high freaking goals for me, and I've not come close to them. But I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop until I achieve what I want. Like I've been on teams and people have retired, I guess you could say. They've stopped playing. Why? I guess that this was too hard for them or something. Like I wasn't too sure, but I know that this is what I want to do. Like I have my days where I'm just like, I do not want to do this right now, but I get on anyways, and it may be because of the game. To be honest, I don't know why. I think it was the habit that I had back in the other CODs. I was like, oh, I don't feel like heading on today, so I won't. And I need to break that habit. But like I still get on every single day. Pubs, I don't really play pubs a lot, so like if my team is not heading on, personally, I do not play this game too much. I do play computer games or make videos for you guys. But this really comes down to putting in the work, the time, and the effort, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do. When I hear people say you're good at COD, but it will get you nowhere in life, I will bet you 5 years down the road I will show up to your doorstep and I will most likely have a better job, because I'm following my dreams, my passion, and I will be happier than you probably. Maybe not. Maybe they're gonna become a freaking athlete or something. Who knows? Um, but to me, like if you're happy, you're following your passion. Zoom in. Okay, good. Like if you're happy, you're following your passion. You are doing your absolute best to make sure that there cannot be failure. You are on the right path, and that is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work my ass off all the time. I'm staying up later, and honestly, I'm putting in the time. Um, I need to start to go over films and stuff like that, but in this game, it's really hard because there's no theater. So personally, like I can only see my gameplay, which sucks, but it's also good. But I just have a drive of so big sometimes, and then sometimes it's just so small, and sometimes I'm just so tired, but I get on anyway because that's what I need to do. I want to be able to take a week off if I want to. I'm not saying that pro players can just take a week off, but like just the freedom that you can have, like the possibility for the freedom that you can have with this job or whatever. And now, with that said, people are probably going to say, well, you're going after it just for the money. That's completely false. I was going at this because I love competing, and like, I'm a competitive person. I freaking hate losing so much. It, like, that kills me inside. But the money's not the whole thing. Like, that's really not the whole thing. I want to be able to help my parents, like, in the future. I want to be able to help my brother. I want to be able to be financially stable while doing what I love. I would rather have a job that I absolutely love and get, not so great, but also, like, not trashy paying job, than having a great paying job and be completely crappy feeling all the time. You know, these are just my thoughts. Really, like, I don't know too much like else to say from here on out. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I just, like, there's so much inside that I just want to bring out, and I think I brought a lot out. And when people ask me what I want to do for jobs, or my foot's itchy, I'm just itching it. When people are like, ask me what I want to do in the future, in the past I've said, oh, like, I don't know, probably something in technology. From here on out, I'm just saying exactly what I want. Exactly what I want, and I don't give a damn if they're like, really, that's not a real job. I bet that, you know, these, like, being a pro slash YouTuber pays like 3 times more than what you make, honestly. Like, if they bring up like the numbers of cash and stuff like that, it's like, you're really dumb for saying that, because I'm gonna prove you wrong. And I think that that is exactly where I'm gonna leave off. But that is a video for today. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, will be down in the description below. And as always, guys, this has been Grabo, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.